The bedroom was dark except for the blue glow of Donna's phone. She held it close to her chest, turned away from her husband. Todd lay beside her, pretending to sleep, his heart pounding. Then it happened. A notification lit up the ceiling. The phone buzzed. Donna quickly silenced it, but not before Todd saw the name flash across the screen. My everything. That wasn't his contact name in her phone. He was saved as Todd, with no emoji, no heart, nothing. Todd's world stopped spinning. 5 years of marriage, 5 years of trust. And in one moment, everything he thought he knew was about to change. Before we continue with this explosive story, I'd love to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that like button. Share this video with your friends and family so they can experience this incredible story. Trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. I will also appreciate it if you comment where you are watching from. 6 months earlier, everything seemed perfect. Todd Wallace sat in his office at Thompson & Associates, staring at the calendar on his desk. December 8th. His 5th wedding anniversary was 3 weeks away. "Hey, Todd, coffee?" his colleague Mike asked, poking his head through the door. "Sure, thanks." Mike entered with 2 cups, settling into the chair across from Todd's desk. "You look stressed, man. Everything okay?" Todd rubbed his face. "It's Donna. Trouble in paradise?" "I don't know what to call it," Todd said quietly. "She's different lately. Distant." "Different how?" Todd leaned back in his chair. "Small things. She never lets me touch her phone anymore. She takes calls in another room. She stays up late texting someone." Mike sipped his coffee. "Have you asked her about it?" "Every time I try, she gets defensive, says I'm being paranoid, that I don't trust her." "Maybe you're overthinking it," Mike suggested. "Donna loves you. Everyone can see that." Todd wanted to believe him. Donna Roberts, now Donna Wallace, had been his college sweetheart. They met at UCLA during their junior year. She was studying psychology. He was in accounting. Their love story was the kind people envied. But something had changed. That evening, Todd came home to their apartment in downtown Los Angeles. The smell of pasta filled the air. Donna stood in the kitchen, her phone on the counter beside her. "Hey, babe," she called without looking up. Her fingers moved quickly across the screen. "Hey, smells good. Carbonara, your favorite." Todd approached to kiss her cheek, but she turned her face at the last second, so his lips landed on her hair instead. She grabbed her phone and walked to the living room. "Dinner will be ready in 10 minutes, she said over her shoulder. Todd stood alone in the kitchen, the warmth of the stove not reaching the coldness settling in his chest. During dinner, Donna's phone sat face down beside her plate. It buzzed 3 times. Each time she glanced at it but didn't pick it up. "Important?" Todd asked. "Just work stuff." "At 8 p.m.? Donna's eyes flashed. "Yes, Todd. Some of us have responsibilities that don't end at 5 o'clock. "I didn't mean, can we just eat?" She stabbed her pasta with more force than necessary. They finished dinner in silence. Afterwards, Donna disappeared into the bedroom with her phone, while Todd cleaned the kitchen alone. Later that night, Todd lay in bed scrolling through his own phone when Donna emerged from the bathroom. She climbed into bed, turned away from him, and started texting. Can we talk? I'm tired, Todd. We never talk anymore." Donna sighed and put her phone face down on her chest. "What do you want to talk about?" "Us. You. What's going on with you?" "Nothing's going on." "Then why do you feel so far away?" Donna turned to face him. In the dim light, he couldn't read her expression. "I'm right here, Todd." "But you're not really here." "Not with me. You're being dramatic." "Am I? You won't let me see your phone. You're always texting someone. You barely talk to me anymore." "Oh my God," Donna sat up. "Here we go again with the phone thing. What is your obsession with my phone?" "I'm not obsessed. I just think it's strange that you guard it like it's a nuclear code." "It's called privacy, Todd. You should try respecting it." "Privacy or secrets?" Donna threw the covers off and stood. "I'm sleeping in the guest room. I can't do this tonight." Wait. But she was already gone, phone clutched in her hand. Todd lay alone in their bed, staring at the ceiling. The apartment felt too big, too empty, even with both of them in it. The next morning, Todd woke to an empty bed. He found a note on the kitchen counter. Early meeting, don't wait up tonight. Love you. Love you. Two words that used to mean everything now felt hollow. At work, Todd couldn't concentrate. He called his younger sister Rachel during lunch break. Dave, slow down, Rachel said. You're spiraling. I'm not spiraling. I'm observing. You're obsessing. There's a difference. Todd sat in his car in the parking garage. Rach, you didn't see her face when I mentioned the phone. She looked guilty. Or she looked annoyed because her husband keeps accusing her of something. I'm not accusing her of anything. I'm just saying something's wrong. Rachel was quiet for a moment. Have you considered that maybe something's wrong with you too, rather than just her? What do you mean? When's the last time you took her on a date, surprised her with flowers, did something spontaneously romantic? Todd thought about it. We've both been busy with work. That's not an answer, Dave. Marriage takes effort. Maybe she's pulling away because you stopped putting in the work. The words hit harder than Todd expected. You think this is my fault? I think blaming each other won't fix anything. Talk to her. Really talk. Not about the phone, but about your marriage. That evening, Todd stopped at a flower shop. He bought Donna's favorite, white roses, and picked up Thai food from the restaurant where they had their first date. He arranged everything at home. Candles on the table, soft music playing, the food laid out nicely. At 7 p.m., Donna wasn't home yet. At 8 p.m., the food was getting cold. At 9 p.m., Todd called her. It went to voicemail. At 9:30 p.m., Donna finally walked through the door. She looked surprised to see the setup. What's all this? I wanted to do something special for us, Todd said, trying to keep his voice light despite his frustration. Donna glanced at her phone. Todd, I'm exhausted. I had a really long day. You could have called. My phone died. Todd looked at the phone in her hand. The screen was bright, fully charged. Your phone looks fine to me. Donna's jaw tightened. It died earlier. I just charged it in the car. They stood there, the romantic setup between them like a monument to everything going wrong. I just wanted to spend time with you, Todd said quietly. Donna's expression softened slightly. I know, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, okay? I promise tomorrow we'll have a nice dinner. She walked past him toward the bedroom. Todd heard the door close softly. He sat alone at the table, staring at the cold Thai food and dying candles. The white roses were already starting to droop. Days turned into weeks. The distance between them grew. Todd noticed more things. Donna started going to the gym more often, sometimes twice a day. She bought new clothes, wore more makeup, and always had her phone in her hand. One Saturday morning, Todd woke to find Donna already dressed for the gym. You're up early, he said. Yoga class at 9. Since when do you do yoga? Since I decided to take better care of myself. She was defensive again. Can I come with you? It's a women-only class. Maybe we can grab breakfast after. Donna checked her phone. I have errands to run after. What errands? Just things, Todd. Why do you need a complete itinerary? I don't. I just miss spending time with my wife. Donna's face softened for just a moment. I miss you too, but I also need space to be my own person. I'm not trying to take that away. Aren't you? You question everywhere I go, everything I do, because you never tell me anything anymore. They stared at each other. The argument hung in the air between them. I have to go, Donna said finally. I'll be back this afternoon. She left before Todd could respond. He spent the morning cleaning the apartment, trying to distract himself. While vacuuming the bedroom, Donna's laptop sat open on her desk. The screen was unlocked. Todd stood there, staring at it. He had never snooked before, never felt the need to. His hand hovered over the touchpad. No, he thought. If I don't trust her, what's the point? He walked away from the laptop and continued cleaning. That night, they lay in bed again. Donna on her side, phone glowing in her hands. Todd on his back staring at the ceiling. "Em? Yeah? Are you happy?" She stopped scrolling. "What kind of question is that?" "A simple one. Are you happy with me? With us?" Donna put her phone down but didn't turn to face him. "I'm tired, Todd. Can we talk about this another time?" "When? When is a good time? You're always tired, always busy, always somewhere else. That's not fair." "Isn't it?" Todd's voice cracked. "We live in the same apartment, sleep in the same bed, but I feel like I lost you months ago." Donna finally turned to him. In the darkness, he could see tears on her cheeks. "You didn't lose me," she whispered. "Then where are you, Em? Because you're not here with me." She opened her mouth to respond but closed it again. Instead, she turned back to her phone. Todd watched the blue light play across her face. His wife, his love, his mystery. "Who are you texting?" The words came out before he could stop them. "Todd, don't. Just tell me, who is my everything in your phone?" Donna went completely still. "How do you know that name?" "I saw it. A notification." "Who is it?" Donna sat up, holding her phone to her chest. "You've been spying on me?" A notification lit up the ceiling. I couldn't help but see it. "Who is it, Donna?" She didn't answer. Instead, she got out of bed. "Where are you going?" "Away from this conversation." "Running away won't solve anything." Donna turned at the bedroom door. "Neither will your accusations, Todd. Neither will this." She gestured between them. "Whatever this has become." She left. Todd heard the guest room door close. He lay alone again, the space beside him cold and empty. His phone buzzed. A text from Rachel. "How's it going with Em?" Todd typed back, "It's not." He put his phone down and closed his eyes, but sleep wouldn't come. Somewhere in their apartment, his wife was awake too, probably texting someone named My Everything, and Todd had never felt more alone in his life. The intervention happened on a random Tuesday. Todd came home from work to find his sister Rachel and Donna's best friend Jen sitting in his living room. Donna sat between them, her face pale. "What's going on?" Todd asked, his stomach dropping. "Sit down, Dave," Rachel said gently. "I don't want to sit. What's happening? Is someone sick?" Jen spoke up. "Todd, we're worried about you two." "Worried?" Donna finally looked at him. Her eyes were red from crying. "I didn't want to do this, but they insisted." Todd sat down slowly on the chair across from them. "Someone, please, tell me what's going on." Rachel leaned forward. "Dave, when's the last time you and Donna had a real conversation? When's the last time you did something together besides argue about that phone?" "That's not fair." "It is fair," Jen interrupted. "Donna called me crying last night. Do you know what she said?" "She said she feels like she's living with a stranger who only cares about controlling her." "Controlling?" Todd looked at Donna. "Is that what you think? That I'm trying to control you?" Donna wiped her eyes. "You question everything I do, where I go, who I talk to. You won't let me have any privacy. Because you're hiding something." "See," Donna said to Rachel and Jen, "this is what I'm talking about." Todd felt his world tilting. "So I'm the bad guy now? I'm the one who's wrong for noticing that my wife completely shut me out of her life?" Rachel raised her hands. "Everyone calm down. Dave, has it occurred to you that maybe Donna isn't hiding something from you, but rather hiding something for you?" Todd blinked. "What does that mean?" "It means," Jen said carefully, "that sometimes people keep secrets for good reasons. Sometimes they're planning surprises. Sometimes they're dealing with personal things they're not ready to share." "For 6 months?" Todd asked incredulously. Donna stood up suddenly. "I can't do this. I thought this would help, but it's just making everything worse." She grabbed her phone and headed for the door. "Em, wait." Todd started to follow her. Rachel caught his arm. "Let her go. Let her breathe." They listened to Donna's car start and pull away. Todd sank back into his chair, his head in his hands. "What am I supposed to do?" he asked quietly. "Stop focusing on the phone," Rachel said. "Start focusing on the marriage." "How can I when she won't let me in?" Jen moved to sit beside him. "Todd, I've known Donna since college. She loves you. Whatever's going on, it's not what you think." How do you know what I think? Because I see it on your face. You think she's cheating. Todd didn't deny it. She's not, Jen said firmly. I would know. She tells me everything. Then what is she hiding? Jen exchanged a look with Rachel. That's not for us to say. But you need to give her space and trust her. After they left, Todd sat alone in the apartment again. He pulled out his phone and opened his messages with Donna. I'm sorry. For everything. I love you. Please come home. He waited. An hour passed. Then 2. Finally, 3 words appeared. I love you too. But she didn't come home that night. The next morning, Todd woke on the couch. His neck ached from the awkward position. His phone showed no new messages. He called Donna. It rang once, then went to voicemail. She had declined his call. At work, Mike found him staring blankly at spreadsheets. You look terrible, man. Feel terrible, Todd admitted. Donna? Todd nodded. He told Mike about the intervention, about Rachel and Jen's words, about Donna not coming home. Mike listened quietly. When Todd finished, Mike said, Can I tell you something? About my marriage to Susan? Todd looked up. Mike and Susan had been married for 15 years. 5 years in, Mike continued, Susan started acting strange, secretive. She'd disappear for hours without explanation, refused to tell me where she was going. What was she doing? Taking classes, Mike said. Therapy classes. She was getting her counseling license because she wanted to start a new career, but was terrified I'd think she was abandoning our life plans. She kept it secret for months until she was sure. Todd leaned back. I never knew that. Because we don't talk about our low moments, only the highlights. My point is, Dave, Susan wasn't doing anything wrong. She was just scared. Maybe Donna is too. Scared of what? That's what you need to ask her. Without accusations, without anger, just honest vulnerability. That evening, Donna finally came home. She looked exhausted, her eyes hollow. Where have you been? Todd asked, then immediately regretted the question. Sorry. I was worried. I stayed at Jen's. They stood in the kitchen, an ocean of space between them despite being only feet apart. Can we talk? Really talk? She nodded slowly and sat at the kitchen table. Todd sat across from her. I'm sorry, he began, for the questions, the paranoia, the accusations. I've been terrible. Donna's eyes filled with tears. I'm sorry too, for shutting you out, for making you feel like you couldn't trust me. I do trust you, Todd said, or I want to, but I'm so confused, Em. Help me understand what's happening. Donna took a deep breath. Her hands trembled on the table. I'm not ready yet, she whispered. I need a little more time. But I promise you, Todd, I promise on everything we have, I'm not doing anything to hurt you or our marriage. Then what? Please. She reached across and took his hand. Trust me for just a little longer. Can you do that? Todd looked into her eyes. He saw fear there, exhaustion, but also love. Still love. Okay, he said. I'll trust you. Donna squeezed his hand. Thank you. That night, they slept in the same bed again. Donna still held her phone, but somehow it felt different. The distance was still there, but the hostility had softened. 3 weeks passed. Todd kept his promise. He didn't ask about the phone, didn't question her whereabouts. When she left for the gym or ran errands, he just said, "See you later," and kissed her goodbye. It was harder than he expected. Every time she texted someone and smiled, curiosity burned in his chest. But he stayed silent. Donna noticed the change. She started coming home earlier, started cooking dinner together with him, started asking about his day. How's the Henderson account? She asked one evening while they chopped vegetables. Complicated. The client wants impossible numbers. You'll figure it out. You always do. It was such a simple exchange, but it felt like water in a desert. Yeah? I miss this. Just being us. She put down her knife and hugged him. Me too. They held each other in the kitchen, the sound of boiling pasta the only noise. Soon, Donna whispered. I promise. Soon you'll understand everything. December arrived. Their anniversary was 2 weeks away. Todd came home one evening to find Donna on the phone in the bedroom. The door was partially open. No, not yet, she was saying. He can't know yet. It has to be perfect. Todd's stomach clenched. He backed away quietly. Stop it, he told himself. You promised to trust her. But the old doubts crept back in like shadows. That night at dinner, Donna was unusually quiet. Everything okay? Todd asked. Just thinking about something. Want to share? She smiled. Not yet, but soon. There was that word again. Soon. How much longer was soon? On December 7th, the day before their anniversary, Donna came home with a large box. What's that? Todd asked. Nothing for you to worry about, she said quickly, taking it to the guest room. Todd heard her moving things around, talking on the phone again, laughing. He sat in the living room, his hands clenched into fists. He had been so patient, so trusting, but this was torture. His phone buzzed. Rachel, tomorrow's your anniversary. Any plans? Todd stared at the message. He had no idea if Donna even remembered. They hadn't discussed it. He texted back. No plans. Rachel, make plans, dummy. Romance her. Show her why she married you. Todd looked toward the guest room where his wife was giggling about something secret. He made a decision. Tomorrow, on their anniversary, he would plan something special. He would cook her favorite meal, set up candles, put on their wedding song. He would remind her of what they had. And then, after dinner, he would ask her directly. No accusations, no anger, just, Donna, I need you to be honest with me. What's going on? One way or another, tomorrow everything would change. December 8th dawned cold and clear. Todd woke before Donna. He slipped out of bed quietly and started preparing. He went to the store at 6 a.m., buying ingredients for Donna's favorite meal, chicken marsala with roasted vegetables. He bought candles, fresh flowers, and a bottle of their wedding wine that he had been saving. Back home, he set everything up. By 5 p.m., the apartment smelled amazing. The table was set perfectly. Their wedding photo sat in the center, flanked by candles. Donna came home at 5:30. She stopped in the doorway, taking in the scene. Todd! Happy anniversary, he said, suddenly nervous. Tears filled her eyes. You remembered. Of course I remembered. 5 years ago today, I married my best friend. Donna walked slowly to the table. She picked up their wedding photo, her fingers tracing their smiling faces. I thought you forgot, she whispered. Never. How could I forget the best day of my life? They ate dinner slowly, reminiscing about their wedding day. Donna laughed, remembering how Todd's mother cried through the entire ceremony. Todd recalled how Donna had tripped walking down the aisle, but turned it into a graceful curtsy. For the first time in months, they felt like themselves again. After dinner, they moved to the couch. Todd put on their wedding song. Donna curled up beside him, her head on his shoulder. Todd said softly, can I ask you something? She tensed slightly. Okay. Whatever you've been dealing with these past months, can you tell me now? Please? I've been patient. I've trusted you, but I need to know what's going on. Donna sat up. She looked at him, tears streaming down her face. You're right, she said. It's time you knew. Todd's heart pounded. This was it, the moment of truth. Donna wiped her eyes and picked up her phone. That phone that had caused so many fights. Todd, I want you to see something. She opened her photos and turned the screen toward him. What Todd saw made his breath catch. The phone screen showed a photo of a small room. Not just any room, a nursery. Pale yellow walls, a white crib, a rocking chair, stuffed animals arranged on shelves. Todd stared at the image, not understanding. Keep scrolling, Donna whispered. He swiped. More photos. Tiny clothes, baby bottles, a changing table, paint swatches, fabric samples. What is this? She took the phone back and opened her messages. The contact name, My Everything, Heart, appeared. This, Donna said, her voice shaking, is Dr. Rachel Morrison, my fertility specialist. Todd felt like he'd been punched. What? Donna started crying harder now. I've been seeing her for 8 months, ever since we decided to start trying for a baby. But we only talked about it a few months ago. No, Donna interrupted. We talked about it a year ago, remember? At your cousin's baby shower? We said maybe we should start trying. Todd remembered. It had been a casual conversation. He hadn't realized Donna took it seriously. After that, Donna continued, I started tracking everything. My cycles, my ovulation, everything. 3 months passed. Nothing happened. 6 months. Still nothing. She stood and paced the living room, phone clutched in her hand. I got scared. All my life I assumed having a baby would just happen when we wanted it to. But it wasn't happening. So I made an appointment with Dr. Morrison without telling you. Why didn't you tell me? Donna turned to face him. Because I was ashamed. All these years I thought if something was wrong, it would be with you. Never me. I'm healthy. I exercise. I don't smoke. But Dr. Morrison ran tests and found out I have PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. It makes getting pregnant naturally really difficult. Todd stood, trying to process this. That's not something to be ashamed of. Isn't it? She asked bitterly. Your mother talks constantly about wanting grandchildren. Your sister just announced she's pregnant. Everyone keeps asking when we're having kids, and I'm broken. You're not broken. That's what it feels like, Donna shouted, then softer. That's what it felt like. Every month taking pregnancy tests, seeing one line instead of two, feeling like I was failing at the one thing women are supposed to be able to do naturally. Todd moved toward her, but she held up a hand. Let me finish, please. He nodded. Dr. Morrison, I saved her as my everything because that's what having a baby feels like to me. Everything. She's been helping me. Medications, lifestyle changes, monitoring my cycles. She's been available 24/7 for my questions, my panic attacks, my breakdowns. Donna sat back down, exhausted. The late-night texts, that was her, sending me encouragement, answering my questions. The gym visits, I was going to acupuncture appointments that Dr. Morrison recommended. The errands, picking up medications and supplements. All those times I was too tired to talk. I had just gotten bad news from another failed test and couldn't find the words. Todd sank onto the couch beside her. Why didn't you tell me any of this? Because I wanted to fix it first, Donna said. I wanted to come to you with a solution, not a problem. I thought if I could just get pregnant, we could celebrate together. You'd never have to know I struggled. But why hide the nursery? Donna smiled through her tears. That's different. A month ago, Dr. Morrison told me the medications were working. My hormone levels were improving. She said to stay positive. So I started secretly preparing a nursery. I found this perfect space. It's a small studio apartment in our building, 2 floors up. Mrs. Chen is moving to assisted living and offered to rent it to me cheap. She pulled up more photos. The space was coming together beautifully. I've been working on it after my appointments, picking out furniture, painting, decorating. I was going to surprise you when we finally got pregnant, walk you up there blindfolded and show you the nursery I made for our baby. Todd's vision blurred with tears. All this time I thought. I know what you thought, Donna said, and I don't blame you. I was so secretive, so defensive. But I was trying to protect you from my pain and trying to protect myself from feeling like a failure in your eyes. You could never be a failure to me, couldn't I? Your mother keeps saying you're the last Wallace to carry on the family name. Your dad jokes about teaching his grandson to fish. There's so much pressure, Todd. And it's all on me because my body won't cooperate. Todd pulled her into his arms. She collapsed against him, sobbing. I'm so sorry, he whispered into her hair. I'm so sorry you went through this alone. I thought I was doing the right thing. No more secrets, Todd said firmly. We're a team. Whatever happens, we face it together. Donna nodded against his chest. They held each other for a long time. Outside, the city lights twinkled. Inside, 5 years of marriage was being rebuilt, stronger than before. Later that night, Donna took Todd to see the nursery. They rode the elevator up 2 floors. Donna unlocked the door to Mrs. Chen's old unit. The space was small but perfect. The yellow walls glowed softly under the overhead light. The crib Donna had built herself stood against one wall. A bookshelf waited for children's books. A mobile hung above the crib, little stars and moons. Todd breathed. This is beautiful. You think so? It's perfect. You did all this yourself? She nodded. Jen helped paint. Rachel helped me assemble the crib. But mostly it was me, working through my fear, my hope, trying to build something beautiful for the baby we might have. Todd walked around the room slowly, taking in every detail. He noticed a frame on the dresser, their wedding photo. I want our baby to know where they came from, Donna explained, to know their parents loved each other enough to fight through the hard times. Todd turned to her. Have we been through the hard times now? Donna smiled sadly. I don't know. Dr. Morrison says with PCOS it might take years. It might never happen naturally. We might need IVF. We might need to consider adoption. Or we might wake up tomorrow and find out I'm pregnant. There's no way to know. Whatever happens, Todd said, taking her hands, we decide together. No more going through this alone. No more secrets? No more secrets. Donna looked around the nursery. I have one more thing to show you. She pulled out her phone and opened the Notes app. A list appeared. Baby names? Todd asked. Names I liked. I was too scared to tell you in case we never needed them. But here they are. Todd read through the list. Sophia, James, Isabella, Lucas. Each name had a little note beside it explaining why Donna liked it. These are perfect, he said, though I have some suggestions. Donna laughed, a real, genuine laugh. Yeah? Yeah. Can I add to the list? Our list, Donna corrected. It's our list now. They sat on the floor of the empty nursery, passing the phone back and forth, adding names and laughing at some of Todd's more creative suggestions. We are not naming our child Optimus Prime, Donna said. Why not? It's a strong name. It's a transformer. They laughed until their sides hurt, until the pain of the past months faded into something lighter. 1 month later, Todd came home to find Donna standing in their kitchen, something small in her hand. Em? She turned. Tears streamed down her face. Todd's heart stopped. What's wrong? Donna held up the small object, a pregnancy test, with 2 lines. We're pregnant, she whispered. Todd crossed the room in 2 strides, pulling her into his arms. They cried together, laughing and sobbing at the same time. Are you sure? He asked. Dr. Morrison confirmed it this morning. I'm 6 weeks along. 6 weeks? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Donna looked up at him. Because I wanted to be sure. After everything, I needed to be absolutely certain before I got your hopes up. Todd cupped her face. My hopes are always up when it comes to you. Pregnant or not, you're my everything. We're having a baby, Donna said again, as if she couldn't quite believe it. We're having a baby, Todd repeated, grinning. That evening, they walked up to the nursery together. The space that Donna had prepared in secret was finally going to be used. Think we should repaint? Donna asked. I chose yellow because I didn't know if it was a boy or girl. Yellow is perfect, Todd said. Sunshine for our sunshine. Donna leaned against him. I was so scared. For so long I thought this would never happen. But it did. You made it happen. Your strength, your determination, your hope. You built this, Em. Not just the nursery, but the possibility. We built it, Donna corrected. When you trusted me, when you stopped pushing and started waiting, when you showed up with flowers and dinner even though I was terrible to you. You built this too. 6 months later, Todd sat in a hospital room at 3 a.m. Donna slept fitfully in the bed beside him, her belly huge with their baby. His phone buzzed. Rachel, how's she doing? Todd typed back. Contractions every 10 minutes, getting closer. Rachel, you're going to be a dad soon. How do you feel? Todd looked at his sleeping wife, at the woman who had fought so hard for this moment. The woman who had carried secrets not to hurt him, but to protect them both from disappointment. He typed, terrified, grateful, more in love than I knew was possible. Donna stirred. Todd? I'm here, babe. It's time, she said, her face contorting with pain. This is really happening. Todd pressed the call button. Within seconds, nurses flooded the room. 12 hours later, At 3:47 p.m. on a sunny Thursday afternoon, Sophia Grace Wallace entered the world. 6 pounds, 4 ounces. Perfect. Todd held his daughter for the first time and understood why Donna had called Dr. Morrison my everything. This tiny human was everything. Every sleepless night, every argument, every moment of doubt. It all led here. She has your eyes, Donna said weakly from the bed. She has your strength, Todd replied, tears streaming down his face. Donna's phone buzzed on the side table. Todd picked it up. A message from Dr. Morrison. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. Todd smiled and typed back. Thank you for never giving up on us. 3 months later, Todd sat in their living room at 2 a.m., Sophia asleep on his chest. Donna was finally getting a few hours of rest in their bedroom. His mind wandered back to that night 6 months ago, the night he saw the notification. My everything, heart. The night his world almost shattered. He thought about all the assumptions he'd made, all the worst-case scenarios his mind created, how close he came to destroying everything because he couldn't trust, couldn't wait, couldn't believe in the woman he married. Sophia stirred, making small baby noises. Todd adjusted her gently, breathing in that sweet baby smell. His phone sat on the table beside him. He picked it up and opened Donna's contact. For 5 years, she'd been saved as Donna, with no emoji, no special designation, just her name. He edited it now. My everything, heart. Donna appeared in the doorway, wrapped in her robe. I heard her fussing. She's fine, just dreaming. Donna sat beside him, laying her head on his shoulder. Together they watched their daughter sleep. You know what I realized? Todd said quietly. What? That night I saw Dr. Morrison's name on your phone. If I had just asked you calmly who it was, if I had trusted you enough to explain, we could have avoided months of pain. Donna was quiet for a moment. Maybe. Or maybe we needed to go through that to get here, to learn how to communicate better, to understand that love isn't just about the easy moments. You're too wise, Todd said, kissing her forehead. I'm too tired, Donna laughed softly. But I'm happy. Are you happy? Todd looked around their apartment. The living room cluttered with baby gear. The nursery down the hall, full of love and hope. His wife beside him. His daughter in his arms. I'm everything, he said. 2 years later, Donna stood in that same nursery, now expanded into a full room in their new house, watching Sophia play with blocks. Her phone rang. Dr. Morrison. Hi, Dr. Morrison, Donna answered, stepping into the hallway. Donna, hi. I'm calling with your test results. Donna's heart raced. After Sophia, they decided to try for a second child. It had been 8 months with no success. The old fears were creeping back. And? Congratulations, you're pregnant. And Donna, it looks like twins this time. Donna covered her mouth. Twins? Twins. Your PCOS seems to be much better managed now. Sometimes after one successful pregnancy, the body regulates itself. You're one of the lucky ones. After they hung up, Donna walked into the living room where Todd was working on his laptop. Hey, babe, he said without looking up. How was your appointment? Donna sat beside him. I need to tell you something. Todd closed his laptop immediately, giving her his full attention. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Actually, everything is very, very right. She took his hand and placed it on her still flat stomach. We're pregnant. Todd's eyes widened. Really? Really? And Todd, it's twins. Todd stood up so fast he knocked over his coffee. Twins? We're having twins? We're having twins. He picked her up and spun her around, both of them laughing. Sophia toddled over, sensing the excitement. Dada happy? Todd scooped her up. Dada is very happy. You're going to be a big sister. To 2 babies. Sophia clapped her hands, not really understanding, but feeding off their joy. That evening, they walked up to what used to be the secret nursery, now Sophia's playroom in their new house. They had kept it exactly as Donna had originally designed it, moving everything when they bought the house. It was a reminder of where they'd been, what they'd overcome. We'll need to make 2 new rooms, Donna said, looking around. We'll make it perfect, Todd assured her. Together this time. Together, Donna agreed. She pulled out her phone to text Dr. Morrison a thank you. Todd noticed the contact name was still My Everything, Heart. You never changed that, he observed. Donna smiled. She helped give me you back. Helped give us Sophia. Now twins. She'll always be my everything, because she helped me believe in everything when I had nothing but fear. Todd pulled his wife close. You know what I learned through all this? What? That sometimes the things we hide aren't betrayals. Sometimes they're acts of love. You hid your struggle because you loved me. You wanted to protect me from your pain. I should have let you in sooner, Donna said. Maybe, but you let me in when you were ready. And that's what matters. They stood in Sophia's playroom, surrounded by the evidence of Donna's secret hope from years ago. The yellow walls, the carefully chosen furniture, the love built into every corner. 2 more babies, Donna whispered. I can't believe it. I can, Todd said. You're the strongest person I know. If anyone can handle twins and a toddler, it's you. We, Donna corrected. If we can handle it. We, Todd agreed. Sophia ran up and hugged their legs. Love you, Mama. Love you, Dada. Love you too, baby girl, they said in unison. That night, after Sophia was asleep, Todd and Donna lay in bed. Donna's phone sat on the nightstand, screen dark. No secrets, no mysteries, just a phone. Em? Yeah? Thank you. For what? For fighting for us. Even when I made it hard, even when I doubted you, you never gave up on our family. Donna turned to face him. You didn't give up either. You could have walked away when things got tough, when I pushed you away. But you stayed. I'll always stay, Todd said. Through everything. The secrets, the struggles, the surprises. All of it. Donna kissed him softly. All of it, she agreed. They fell asleep holding hands, Donna's phone dark and forgotten on the nightstand. No late-night texts to worry about. No mysterious contacts. No secrets. Just a marriage that had been tested and came out stronger. Just a family that had been built on trust regained, hope renewed, and love that refused to break even when bent to its limits. And in 9 months, that family would grow even larger. Years later, Todd would sometimes think back to that moment when the notification lit up their bedroom ceiling. My everything, heart. He'd think about how close he came to losing everything because of fear and assumption. How easily trust can be broken when communication fails. How secrets, even ones kept with good intentions, can nearly destroy what matters most. But he'd also remember what came after. The healing, the honesty, the rebuilding of something stronger than before. Sophia was 6 now. The twins, Emma and Ethan, were 4. The house was chaos, beautiful chaos. And Donna's phone? It sat openly on the kitchen counter most days, password known to Todd, nothing to hide. Because they'd learned that the strongest marriages aren't built on surveillance and suspicion, but on trust and truth. One evening, as Todd tucked Sophia into bed, she asked, Daddy, how did you know Mommy was the one? Todd thought about it. I knew because even when things got hard, even when we struggled to understand each other, I never stopped wanting to figure it out. Never stopped wanting her to be the person I came home to. That's love? Sophia asked. That's love, sweetheart. Not giving up, even when you want to. Especially when you want to. Sophia yawned. I want a love like that someday. You will, baby. And when you find it, remember, talk to each other. Trust each other. Don't let fear make you forget why you fell in love in the first place. Okay, Daddy. Sophia's eyes were closing. Todd kissed her forehead and left her room, closing the door softly. Downstairs, Donna was reading to the twins. Todd stood in the doorway watching his wife, his children, his life. She looked up and caught him staring. What? Just thinking. About how lucky I am. How close I came to losing this because I couldn't see past my own fear. Donna smiled. But you didn't lose it. We didn't lose it. We fought for it. Best fight I ever had, Todd said. The twins ran to hug him and Donna stood stretching. Her phone buzzed in her pocket. She pulled it out, checked it, smiled, and showed Todd. Dr. Morrison, how's my favorite family? Donna typed back, perfect, thanks to you. She put the phone away and took Todd's hand. Come on, she said. Let's get these monsters to bed. Together they herded the twins upstairs. Together they read bedtime stories. Together they turned off lights and whispered, I love you, to sleeping children. Together. The way it was always meant to be. The way it almost wasn't. The way it would always be from now on. Sometimes the secrets we keep aren't betrayals, but burdens we carry alone because we don't want those we love to share our pain. Sometimes trust means waiting for truth to reveal itself, rather than demanding it immediately. And sometimes the greatest test of love isn't the easy moments, but how we choose to fight for each other when everything seems to be falling apart. If this story touched your heart, please give us a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss our stories of hope, healing, and second chances. And in the comments, let us know, what would you have done in Todd's situation? Could you have trusted and waited? We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and remember, the strongest relationships aren't those that never break, but those that break and choose to rebuild together.